This is Third Eye Bell in the house. I am live making a video and wasn't scheduled or anything. I needed to bring some fucking something different to the table. Now, I couldn't take anymore. So I felt like I needed to come here and share my truth. And what I want to talk about is all the bullshit. Now I'm live. I'm live on my Instagram, on my YouTube. Those who do not know me, I'm Third Eye Bell. I am a professional muse, an intuitive healer, high priestess, all of the stuff that you guys may call spiritual. But I'm a human, you know. I'm a human, and I am here on planet Earth, walking the journey just like you. I just decided to take a different path and go, a different route. Let me turn my music down. Anyone that sees this now or later, I don't know who this message is for, but I'm sharing it, and I hope that it gives you a different perspective on things so that you can think clearly for yourself, not be influenced by the bullshit that's going on out here. And I feel like I need to say this. I need to make this. And I was sitting here, I was watching YouTube, which I usually, I watch all the time. I call that my television more than I watch the television shows. And I realized, look, you know what? I've had enough. And I'm going to keep pretending like everything is okay with what's going on here with the politics. I try to stay neutral with the shit. But this hurricane, this war, this economy, it's all bullshit. And I started pulling my tarot. I believe in my tarot. It's all bullshit. And it's so much bullshit that I'm here because I think people know I'm going to be doing a challenge called the Integrity Challenge, where you speak your fucking truth. Don't lie about anything. Do it for a week. And in this the integrity challenge will give you an opportunity to speak your truth, tell your truth about you. Don't give any fucks. You're going to lose friends. You're going to lose family. Just 1 week. People do, hey, blessings. Thank you. Anyone that joins me on the live, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much. Thank you over on the Instagram. I'm Third Eye. Some call me Jamila. I'm kind of new to this platform on the YouTube. But I'm here. I'm not doing any edits. I don't do any of that type of stuff. I just speak real shit. But I'm about to change my vote. I'm going to start with that. That's my truth number one. Because I'm watching what's going on. Now, I'll jump back to the challenge. The reason that I'm putting out this challenge for you to tell your truth, for you to take 1 week and everything you say, everything you do, tell the truth, because everybody lies every day about something. Men lie because they want to pump themselves up to make themselves, than what they really are, or to make themselves, feel like, hey, I'm a man, I'm tough, or whatever. Women lie every day to please people, to make themselves, appear more than they are. We all live in this mirage. We all live in this thing, of trying to appease others. And most of the times we lie. Let's see. And Chris, oh, thank you. Thank you for signing on. Thank you. Thank you over on the YouTube. Look, everybody tells lies. If you try to do the challenge of just telling the truth for a week, you can cleanse your space. You can cleanse your mind. You can cleanse everything that's been bothering you. Most people that are on drugs, drug addicts, or drug dependency, um, hello, hello, or alcohol. What they have to call? We have to call it. It's not alcoholics. We don't call them alcoholics anymore. Or drug addicts. We're calling them. What is it? Alcoholism dependency, drug dependency. A lot of those people, they're doing that because they fucking can't tell their truth. They can't tell the truth about how they feel about things. They can't scream out that I call bullshit on your bullshit. Okay, so instead they turn to something, become dependent. Those that are codependent, helping those, to continue being alcohol dependent, drug dependent, you're liars too. So we all are liars. Nobody is going around here telling the truth. So in this challenge tonight, I'm starting with me, telling my fucking truth on what I think and calling bullshit on all this shit that's going on out here. I'm watching. I see. I see. Yeah. It's bullshit out here. Drake says she is what? I don't know what you're talking about. I can't see it. I have to put on my glasses to be honest. I'm talking, keep talking, but go ahead and tell the truth. Even when you're on this social media, you're in this platform, type your truth. Don't type a bullshit. Don't type any line. Type the real shit. Oops. I keep forgetting I'm supposed to curse on these platforms. So let me wash my mouth out this soap. Yeah, like I said, I'm watching the politics and I'm watching people talking about the politics. I'm looking at some of the things that are going on with Diddy, the big distraction. That's the distraction to keep away from the other politics, which is BS. Hurricane Helene. This is what's going to make me change my vote in the election if they are not careful on how they move with Hurricane Helene. Because what I feel, this is my truth. Y'all can say or think whatever you want. In my truth, I believe that they enhanced this storm. I believe that the heart machine was used to enhance this storm and target certain areas more than others. And the reason that I believe that shit, God, I gotta stop cursing. I'm just on tonight because I'm watching all the BS. The government, and this is a flag, so I know y'all gonna fight me. I don't care. They're blocking help to certain parts of locations that were devastated. They're now telling people that the little $750 that they gave them was a loan. What kind of BS is that? And why are certain areas being blocked? I saw the same thing happen with Hurricane Katrina when they wanted to get the niggas us out of certain areas that they can now go and rebuild. Now we see, let's see, what did you say? Oh, the tech was made in, 19, the technology for the heart? You know about the heart machine? Anybody that doesn't know about this heart machine that we have that controls the weather is HAARP. Go and do the research on it. We can control the weather. It can be manipulated. And people just don't know what's going on. They really don't. But me watching this, and when I went to go pull my girl cards on it, my cards came down so crazy. Thank you for joining me on the Instagram. Blessings to you. I'm talking about those shit going on with the hurricane. and why I am about to change my vote in this election. If I don't see any results, if I don't see them really helping these people in the United States, while all that money was being sent over to all Ukraine, all that money sent over to help war, all the talk about helping Israel and this and that, and you're not going to help the people here in the United States and get them straight, I'm changing parties. I am not. I'm not going to do it. I don't care what the outcome is going to be on the other party. I will risk that rather than watch them do this to the people here in the United States and not help them. I'm not for it. I cannot stand politics. But tonight, when I'm watching these people suffer and I hear the news that that money was a loan, that measly ass 700, what $750 gonna do for anybody this day and time? You can hardly buy groceries with $750 loan. Get help from a disaster. What is this? Unless it's all part of a bigger picture that they can come in and try to captain save a type thing. Captain save, save the ship at the last. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, World War II. Yes, my grandfather fought in World War II. Okay, God rest his soul. We're really in World War III, and nobody's talking about it. United States, we're at a crossroads now. And I'm starting to wonder, okay, you said you sent all this money to the Ukraine. You said you sent all these resources to go help excuse me, Israel. You said. But when it comes to really helping here in the United States, ain't nothing happening. Why? Why is that? Because we're losing our leverage. They in the world. Are we at this time? Are we really at this time? I live out here in Los Angeles, and I live in Beverly Hills. Excuse me. So I'm around, and I see everything out here that's going on. I'm in an industry. I've been in the entertainment industry over 20 years. All this Diddy stuff that's going on, I already told y'all about that in my other lives, is bullshit. Smoke and mirrors, downfall, use him, get rid of him because he done pissed some folk off. But he can fix the agenda to keep regular people's heads turned in the direction to follow crap. Okay? Is to distract you. And I hate to say it, and I'm going to put this out to the people of color. We get distracted so damn easy. As soon as you turn, we all just say, okay, trying to follow the next big thing. Follow the money. Pay attention to what's happening in other parts of the world. And you can easily piece it together. It's not that hard to do. We want to live in a bubble. The party, the big party, the shaking ass, the twerking, the this and that, chasing the designers that don't give no fucks about you. You don't want to go and support, your local designer. You got to give them your money. Quick in a hurry. And it's nice to have nice things. I'm not downing anybody. I'm not saying anything. I have designer clothes. I'm trying to get rid of shit. I'm trying to get stuff. Because I'm just so over it. I'm over it. Thank you for joining me over on my Instagram. Blessings. I love when I'm able to share energy, and I kind of just pop in here because I was in a tick tick boom mode. And I was like, okay, where do I release this energy? And I'm just going to release it on this platform right here. And when I say, I know I shock people when I say, if they don't fix this Hurricane Helene and help these people, I'm going to change my vote. Because it doesn't have to happen. I'm hearing stories about people that couldn't even go in and volunteer to. What is with that? Why are you not allowing groups to go in and help people? Why are they being blocked? What happened to the National Guard? We could rescue all these other people. So why can't we rescue somebody? Why can't we rescue our own? Why is it the National Guard didn't come out right away? There's 600 people they said are missing. Why? Why? This is the United States of America. We help everybody, but not helping our own. And the only people that I'm gonna hold accountable, me personally, as I'm saying, I'm challenging you guys to do the integrity challenge for a week. Tell the truth for 1 week, no matter what it is. Like I said before, you're gonna lose family, you're gonna lose friends, you may end up quitting your job. Anything can happen in that week's time. But I trust you. You will be free and you will feel so much better. And I'm pressing that as we speak. And for me, it's effective starting today. And my truth is not going to sit well with other people when I say I'm going to hold them accountable for all the people that are not getting help out here with this hurricane here in the United States. While everybody else is getting help. They're getting their missiles. They have all their defense mechanisms that they're using over there in Israel. Ukraine is pretending like they're ahead in the war now, which I don't really believe that. You could yell it all you want. I believe it. Hell, I don't even know if it is a war. To tell my truth, what is it? Where is the money going? Is there really money? If there's really money, why are we not using it here? I'm so outdone. And really what brought me to this conclusion is that I always turn to my cards. And when I asked what was going on with the United States of America, when I pulled my chair out tonight, sitting down, I had gone for a walk. I walked my daughter's dog. I came and sat down. I started pulling my cards. And my cards came down. Look at this. 7 of Swords upside down. Okay? Decision making upside down. They're on it's on some bullshit. Okay, so the decisions are being made chaotically. And I'm going to tell you, I'll show you why. Because the next card that came was the Knight of Swords. And it too was upside down. This is your strategic planning on how you move. Talking about the United States, it came in upside down. It's all twisted. And the reason I know that it's all twisted and they're walking in BS is because the devil card followed it. The devil card right here, the deceitful. This is not telling the truth of what's going on out here in the United States with us right now. And then, not just my cards. I'm going on here and I'm looking at, some of the celebrity influencers. Everybody's fucking backpedaling. Since we're, shortly talking on, I'm going to change subjects real quick. On to the distraction, which is Diddy Combs. All the celebrities is a hot topic. I already went through that topic last week. I'm not going to say that more too long. But I'm touching on it, watching the celebrities backpedaling now. How oh yeah, I will leave the parties early. Oh yeah, no, I knew not to dare. Yep, I was there, but I left. And then everybody has their damn opinion about what goes on. Some are saying that they didn't know those things go on. We all knew it went on. And he is not the first. I could tell y'all about parties way before Diddy started his parties. Diddy's parties, as I said before, were tiddlywinks compared to the shit that I've seen been around in the industry. So now that everybody's getting busted that, yes, they engage in these sexual parties that have sexual things going on. All the parties had that going on. And yes, if you don't want to engage, you just leave. And no, you don't have to engage in it. It's by choice. If you don't want to engage in any of the drugs and you didn't drink or do anything, you have your own drink and you just chill and just be amongst the energy until you're ready to go. But it's nothing new under the sun. This was just a topic to keep your heads turned from this other shit that's going on. Me personally, as I'm telling my truths, I never liked Diddy. I knew, and I will say here firsthand, it is going to come out that he had a hand in Biggie's demise. I've always felt that. I've always looked at him sideways, like, why is he always in the background? Why do I always see him lurking? If you go back and you look at old film and old footage and old pictures about this dude, he was always shady. He was never talented, always stealing people's shit, but he made a deal with the devil. The executives. You make a deal with the executives. The executives are the devils. They're the ones that run and operate it. And they will get you paid, but you sell your soul. And people want money so bad. I was a dancer. And I pulled out, because I was before my time. I was a ballerina. I was dancing on point. But this was during the hip hop era in the 80s. And I was like, oh gosh, I'm one beat off. I'm a ballerina. I'm not a J-Lo. I'm not hip hop. I'm one beat off of everybody. But if I would have become a video whore, I would have been right on up there with them. But my soul wouldn't let me. I could have done it. I was right there in it. But I chose and I opted out. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go on the side with the money. I want to be the person where the money touches me first. And that's how I ended up. I married into the industry. I learned the industry. And I became a road manager. Because the road manager always touches the money first. So that's what I decided to do. And that's what I've been doing, in and out for the last 25 years. And I just retired from that 9 months ago. And I'm happy to be out of the game. And I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of everything. Politics. I've been around the politicians. I know how they move. It's all a game. They do the same shit. They play in the sex games. They hire the prostitutes. They do all of that shit. Child trafficking. Does anybody even know about the Clintons and the child trafficking cases that were being written out of Arizona? This was going back years ago. But you know what? It was swept under the rug and swept the table, and nobody's talking about it. And here we are today. Now, the age of Aquarius, the age of truth and enlightenment. People are being exposed. A lot of the stuff we just didn't say. They call, you had the code of silence. And we were just like, we never gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about the fact that we were raped. We're not gonna talk about the fact when, certain people, you go into the bathroom and they have a blanket or a towel laid out in the bathroom at the nightclub. The entertainer, celebrity, being there randomly getting it in. We didn't talk about those things that happened. But now it's open and the list is out there. And more people are going to be exposed. More and more executives are going to be laid out to dry. But the big ones, the big devils, the ones that run it, they know how to shift the narrative and keep you distracted for what they want, for their agenda. The real big people, they're not going to fall. Something really crazy to happen for them to fall. But the big corporations are going to be falling. Watch that happen. You're going to see some big name executives falling. That's going to happen. There's going to be some blood sacrifice. And you just got to be ready for it, you know. But what I'm calling out for is join me in the truth challenge. Tell your truth. You know, try it for 1 week. It's gonna feel real weird because you're so used to being appeasing to people. You know, I was trying to appeasing to somebody sent me something and it was terrible. But I was just like, it was good. You know, I didn't want to like blatantly lie and be like, you were great. It was great. Blessings, blessings, blessings. See Zuziga in the house. I don't have my glasses in the boss man. Blessings. Is that Claudia? Thank you. Blessings. Thank you for joining. I'm so grateful. I'm so pleased when people share time with me. But I had to hop on here, you know. And I know it sounds crazy when I say I'm probably change my vote based on what they do with Hurricane Helen and based on what they do with helping these people out here. But these people, okay, I'll check my inbox. These people out here are full of shit. And I'll tell you why I'm feeling the way I'm feeling. Okay, that they say that and my other phone is beeping. Donald Trump is all fucked up, right? He's all fucked up. But the thing is, the truth is, we know he's fucked up. So if you know that he's fucked up, you're going to know how he's going to move. And you're going to know how to protect yourself against him. Because one thing about politics is that there is no Republicans or Democrats. They really all one. They're really all one. And none of them are good. It's all about what face do you want to see to make you feel better, to make your soul be at ease. You don't want to really look at the devil every damn day in the face, right? The devil card is here out front and center. But you don't want to look at the devil in the face every day. So everybody, you know, there are a lot of people are the anti-Donald Trump. But I'm looking on both sides. And I'm looking from a neutral perspective at this point. Like I said, I'm neutral. And the reason I'm neutral is because I'm watching all the BS that's going on with other people, with the Biden administration. And when I'm watching the Biden administration move, I'm watching the too. But with them, when they come on and they say a little bit of shit, you be wanting to be like, okay, that sounds better. You want to trust them a little bit more. Because say a few words or toss a little bit out on what they did to make you feel better. Because they're supposed to be the good side, right? Fuck that. I'm not thinking that way anymore. I'm not thinking in a way on choosing either side. I am looking for action. This is my truth. Like I said, my truth, I'm calling it the integrity week. I advise you all do that this week. Have an integrity week and speak your truth. I'm not trusting either side anymore. When I heard about them blocking people going in to help those people in the storm, when I heard them not being able to find exits to get out because certain areas were blocked, it reminded me of what happened in the fire in Hawaii that nobody's still talking about in Hawaii. And it's so much bullshit that has gone down during this administration that now I am questioning all sides. I'm not going to say who I voted for, but I'm just saying my truth is this. Whoever I feel does right by the United States, that is who I will want to support. The Electoral College right now have Donald Trump still ahead. Why? Why is it such a fucking close race? Because they know what the devil is gonna fucking do. I gotta stop cursing right here. I'm so sorry. I'm just getting so annoyed with it. I don't talk about politics. They know what the devil's going to do. They know that that devil is really fearless and he could shake some things up. And that is why it is so close. People keep saying, I understand, I don't understand. Understand this. The United States does not want to look weak. And right now, we're looking weak all over the whole world. We're at the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to work around the world at this time. So that's got to change. It can change with a black female in the White House. And tell my truth on this, since I'm telling my truth of integrity. Me personally, I wouldn't really want a woman in the White House as president. It's too much emotion. And this is my truth. I would prefer a male. And I'm going to say that, and I'm going to explain why. It's not to say that I wouldn't vote for it. Like I said, I'm not going to say who I would vote for. But I would say why I would prefer a male. Because a male has the ability to step back and look outside himself. They call it, I think, like looking through a lens 6 feet away. Feminine females, we rarely have the ability to look 6 feet away when making hard decisions. Now, when it comes to nurturing and building, we can get down at that. And since women, yes, we're very savvy at that, but there are some things when it comes to dealing with other leaders around the world that we have to be able to step back and be able to think like a man. And for me, it's hard for me to support a presidency of a woman to take that lead, at least with what we have right now. I personally, I'm in my truth, I'm telling my integrity. I did like Hillary Clinton, but I did also know that Hillary Clinton kind of moved like a man for real. And I did know that Hillary Clinton, she can get some stuff done, because she's able, when she talked about the breaking the glass ceiling, she had the ability to do that. Okay. This Kamala Harris, I feel she's weak. I'm going to say it. This is my truth. I feel she's weak. So she's going to do a whole lot more to really, really, really get me to say I'm with you. No. And this is just me, my vibration about it all. So y'all, I just had to come in here. I hope they do something about the hurricane. You know, hopefully we can help those people. They're not even letting people go in and help them. That's the cold part about it. Like, an outside organization, they're not even going to let you and I go lie over there in a gigantic group and help them. The fuck is that? Curse again, I'm sorry. Please don't ping me, social media. I just can't stand it, okay? I can't stand the BS. And these politics are crazy. And to you artists out here trying to backpedal, some of you know who you are, especially the ones that do watch my live, that know me. I see you. You know, and you on here, you know, you want to talk about Hollywood or this or that. Okay, Hollywood is about to change. I'm watching it. I'm watching here. I'm over here in Hollywood. I'm watching certain studios getting ready to get torn down. I'm watching new infrastructure being built out here. That's about to shift. If you're an indie artist, it's time for you to get it in. This is on a positive note. And this is the truth. Indie artists will now have the opportunity to shine in Hollywood because it's getting ready to make a shift. And you now are going to be experiencing making micro budgets. A micro budget could be a budget of $500 and you could make your film. A micro budget, get it out there. It's going to have the opportunity to be seen now because they're going to be looking for content. They want real people, talented people, indie people. They want to recycle and cleanse the industry now because it's gotten such a bad rap. Okay. I heard, somebody told me that over here, not far from me, is CBS Studios. It's huge. It's going to be torn down. And they're going to be putting something else in. Media Center over in Culver City changed. For artists, musical artists too. It's going to be new. We're in a new world. Once again, the age of Aquarius. You can go ahead out there now. Show your true self. Entrepreneurs out here in Los Angeles is thriving. The money is really flowing. There's a duality to it. On one spectrum in LA, we have the really rich that are getting really, really wealthy, and then we have the really poor. And I'm actually doing something. I'm not going to disclose it, but I'm releasing it probably. It's going to probably take almost a year for me to release it about what's really going on in Los Angeles and how it's changed. And what they're doing, I don't know if you guys have heard about it. They're creating these things called quote unquote campuses. And in the campus, what they're going to do, I almost hate to say it, is for lower income people. It's going to be almost like housing projects, I'll say. But they're calling them campuses. And they're going to be nice. But the thing is, and I'm going to watch real close as they're building campuses, are the people going to be able to leave? Is it going to be like a communist type situation going on here in LA? What's going to happen? So I'm watching it really close because they are very nice. Now, we're tackling the homelessness situation out here, but these campuses, they're not exposing this too much to the public. You got to really go and look at it to see the fine print on campus. What does that mean? They're gonna have vendors. You're gonna, it'll have commercial property. I'm telling you, they're enclosing their mini cities, and a mini city is really project, and that's what's happening here in LA. The projects are going up, and they're calling them campuses. It could be a good thing for some people, but it could be a bad thing for others. People that don't like to feel enclosed or entrapped. And if they decide it's going to be like a guarded community, then that's going to make it, a whole nother dynamic. And another thing that they have going on out here that's not being disclosed that I know about because I work with people and they tell me I work with wealthy people and I also work with people that have gone through trials and tribulations. I work with a little bit of everybody. And what's going on is that we have these brand new apartment complexes out here, right? Not just the campuses. These are regular complexes. They built two gigantic towers. You might have seen them on the news downtown Los Angeles, and people were upset about the towers because they're state of the art and they have gymnasium. Everything that they need is real nice. But these towers are actually to go into recovery. Is basically a high-end psychiatric hospital. Okay, basically, when you keep it in layman's terms. So on the premises, there's administrators, and on the premises, there are counselors. And it's really a good thing. The streets of LA are getting cleaned up. I went downtown. Skid Row was actually clean. Still got the stragglers, and it still goes back and forth, but the streets were clean. And I was happy to see that. But over here, closer in mid-city and a little bit closer to Beverly Hills, there's a controversy going on because there's units that are being built that are new, but inside the units, they have commercial at the bottom, but there's also administrative offices at the bottom because X amount of units are for low income and people that are recovering from something. But the big secret is that they're teamed with nonprofits, these people that are building these complexes, and the nonprofits are people that are helping people, homeless people, and people that are getting on and off drugs, mental illness, to sober. So they give up X amount of units to these people, and they're able to live in these units for 30% of their income. And so, with that being said, there's people living in brand new units. Some people are paying like $2,000, 2,300 is is really the average out here to start. A studio you might get for 2,000. One bedroom and up could be between 20 to 28 starting here in Los Angeles. But in those units, along with people paying those prices, are the lower income people and people that are recovering and starting their lives over. Now, everybody should have the opportunity to restart their life, but there has to be full disclosure to the renters of the unit that these people are also living in this building, and it's not being disclosed. I'm telling y'all, they need to fix it because they may have an administrator that's there, and they may have counselors on site because they have offices building. But what if something jumps off and the tenants in the building like, hey, what's going on? They don't know that those people are living in a unit. They just had a nervous breakdown. Something has just happened because the real estate company is not disclosing that. And that's wrong. California, why are we talking about politics? Because I know Gavin Newsom has to know about this. He has to know because he's the one that gave out a whole bunch of the budgeting to get this houses fixed, this housing for the people. No, I love everyone, and I want everyone to be able to live as they do. If they're not having any problems, fine. But when you call the organization to get housing as a homeless person and you join this one organization, I'll say the organization. Well, no, I'm not going to say the organization's name. I'm going to disclose it when I put my body of work out. But when you call the organization and say, hey, look, I know a homeless person, but they have mental illness and they need housing, they'll say, okay, come on in. And I'll say, okay. And I called. I did it myself. That's why I know it's true. I called. I said, hey, I want to check on a unit over here at such and such address. Okay, well, we can't give you the list or about that unit until you come in and join our program. So then I went and I looked at who the realtor was on the building. And I went and looked on their website and I saw that they had several buildings. So y'all over here with this contract, getting people because there's X amount of dollars for you to have those units filled for poor and disfranchised people, mentally ill. But you got to disclose it to the others. And that's the kind of BS that I'm talking about. And that's why I call this live. BS, telling my truth. I'm not lying. And I'm not going to bring up how I feel about things. All right. Anyway, sharing. I want to thank y'all for joining me. Those who are here, I'm grateful for your time. And if you got some information, hit the like button. They always say you gotta move the platform, this social media, like and share. I read tarot. Those who do not know, I'm a tarot reader over on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna close with 3 cards to close out. I gave you my opening cards about what's going on with the United States and the crap that they're doing out here. Look it up. You pull down 3. Do your own research, I say. I'm here to share, but do your own research. All right, so I'm going to close this evening with setting up for how we need to move. While this card, the 9 Swords, is constantly coming, I will shuffle my deck and shuffle my deck and shuffle my deck. And it keeps saying, Spirit keeps trying to tell me to share with y'all. Make your plan. Get ready. Have some moves. Have your arsenal ready. Get your money right. Get your head right. And start with the truth serum. Tell them the truth. Start with that. Go and do some meditation. Guys, here we go. We have the 8 of Pentacles. And the 8 of Pentacles is trying to share that all moves. Keep moving. You have your choice. You see all these choices you have? The 8 of Pentacles. Pentacles is all about monetary things, the physical. It's the physical. When I say get your mind right, get your head right, these are all the moon cycles here. Meditate, get outside, get with nature so you can shine and navigate. Because right now it's confusing. They got so much stuff going on here to make your head swim. I'm dizzy from all the energy. And our closing card tonight is the Magician. Okay, they're all magical. We all shine. We can all navigate and do magical things in our lives. Okay, there you go. Make your wishes. Follow your dreams. You could do it now. This is the time you could really do it. While you're doing that, you be over here doing this. Okay? Stay in prayer and meditation. I want to thank y'all for joining me. Peace. I'm Third Eye Bell. I'm out of here. Good night. Out.